We are in the Nissan Kicks. Don't ask me why that's the name. Don't ask me what it is. All I can tell you is it is a surprisingly fun little car. I'm quite enjoying it. What I want to know is how much does it cost?
So that's the interesting thing. Starting price is 67,500 from what I have on my notes.
Okay.
Correct. All the way up to 84,500 dirhams, which, considering for, like, obviously you've got, say, the Nissan Patrol that comes in different engine versions. Then you've got, I think, 7 different trim levels.
Okay.
So it's understandable to have a huge price difference.
Right.
But this is one single engine. It's just literally features and specs that you configure.
Okay.
And you've got, pretty sizable price difference.
Yeah.
You've got S, SV, SL, SL, NIM brown.
That's the one we're driving.
Bingo. So
yes,
you get
you actually meant brown literally. Okay.
Yes, literally brown.
Okay.
So with that you get brown leather interior, you get a leather wrapped shift knob, leather wrapped steering wheel, the Bose sound system. So you've got this, I don't know if you got to check it out with the
head unit,
headrest, headrest speakers, if you're getting that audio experience. And then you ask yourself, what is NIM?
Okay.
NIM is your Nissan Intelligent Mobility Package.
Okay.
So you get forward collision warning, you get your backup collision intervention, your emergency braking, your lane departure tech, and high beam assist.
That's a lot of features for a car this range, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're safety conscientious, you want all those bells and whistles to protect you on the road, you go for the top dog.
Okay.
For me personally, I love the brown interior.
Okay.
And I think it's somewhat, different, a little bit stand out, unique-y. I would probably go for that. But the rest of the trim levels, you get black interior. If you go for the base model, you get cloth interior.
Okay.
So there's a lot of combinations.
It's basically, I think the idea is that if you want it at a base level, this is a small
compact SUV.
There we go. Is it an SUV?
I think it's in the compact
Fine.
SUV segment.
So it's a compact SUV and it is nice. It's spacious. Not that you and me are large individuals, but it's decent. Back seems all right. It's got some trunk space. I think since that all is generic, the rest of it is what the extra features are for.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where it kind of comes down. I mean, listen, I've driven it for like a day now. It is so incredibly light. Like, it's so light. It's almost hilarious. I do wish there was a bit more weight to it, but I guess in this price category, you can't really imagine having that. But then, that being said, it's also got a bunch of bells and whistles, which could be useful. So, yeah.
I've just had a look here. My bad, it's not a compact SUV, it's actually a crossover.
There we go. Okay.
That's the key terminology.
Yes. Yeah, because we're far too low to be in an SUV. All right, so considering our radical brand change to Tbreak tech, let's start with tech. What do we have on the inside? Give me the specifics.
On the inside, you have a 7-inch touchscreen display.
Okay.
You do have a partial digital analog instrument cluster.
Which is just the greatest saving of money I've ever seen in my life.
The real saving is when you go full digital. It actually costs more to make an analog instrument cluster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
At
so
least
strange.
you'll know how fast you're going. The rest doesn't matter 50 years from now when it stops
I guess.
Top spectrums, you also get wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is nice. One USB-A port.
Okay.
No
USB-C.
No USB-C.
Okay.
Um,
An auxiliary port. Wow.
I mean, old school. If you
Who has a device that has a headphone jack?
if you got the rocking the iPod Classic and you want to, plug in, you've got that playlist. Oof,
Fair.
I do know people.
I
that
guess
still-
keeping everyone happy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's a nice amount of tech. The screen's just too small now. I mean, I'm sorry, you can't have a touch screen that's
It is a little
7-inch.
underwhelming given.
Sorry about that. But yeah, you can't have a screen that's so small now. It's 7 inches is just too small. Okay, listen, I had a Maxima for 5 or 6 years, and like the operating system looked just like this. Like Nissan needs a bloody update.
But
They
you know the
can't.
saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but it is broken. It's not. It's not up to date,
Nissan
right?
Nissan, Toyota, reliability, simplicity. You know where it is. You get in. You were a Maxima customer. Bam. You know how it goes.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah,
Fine, I wanted at least a bigger screen. Like there seems to be space wasted. here.
I think you could go 9. You know?
Yeah, I think a 9 could have
easily,
worked. Could have
easily
worked.
could fit.
Maybe they didn't have to put that screen there instead and put it here. but yeah, that's a fair amount of tech. I mean, listen, I guess they're also banking on the fact that most people are just going to use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay.
Very much
I think
so.
that's what they're banking on. So fair enough, it works. Okay, so coming back to what I was talking about in terms of this being an extremely light, nimble car, very easy to drive. What would you say? What do you think about what they're offering as far as? Or tell me first what they're offering as far as the engine is concerned.
So you have a 1.6 liter engine
Okay.
paired to a 6-speed CVT gearbox.
Okay.
Let me pull up the figures. You are looking at 118 horsepower with 149 Newton meters of torque powered through the front wheels.
Okay.
So it's your somewhat standard package. CVT gearbox is good for fuel economy.
Exactly, it is. It definitely is, because I've driven it quite a bunch now and I haven't really hit the petrol tank too much.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice. Listen, the engine's okay. It does the job. It gets you there. I think that's kind of what Nissan aims at, in the sense that someone buying this isn't really looking at the engine. They're actually looking for fuel efficiency, which is something they're getting.
100%.
And in today's day and age in the world, if you're buying a car, you kind of need to look at that. If you're not looking at that, then you're just like, arbab. So yeah, I think it's an interesting engine offering, but not that it really matters in this category.
Yeah, I don't think the majority of customers are going to be looking at that. Like you already mentioned, screen-wise, a bit on the small side. Cool tech feature from a car perspective that this vehicle has: remote engine start. So for those summer, yes, it might not be on the key, but it definitely does. It is on the key.
There
You go.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, which is a very cool feature to have.
Definitely.
And I think within its segment, I don't know if that many other brands
Yeah.
offer that.
Yeah.
So that's very cool.
Remote engine start, man, is something I miss so much in my current car. It's such a good feature to have. You're walking to your car, you see it far away, it's roasting under the sun. I hope you guys can see how hot it is right now. First of all, request to all car review companies, listen, we live in the desert. We need tint on the cars. It has to happen, guys. It has to happen. But anyway, moving on from that vent. Also, if you're watching, you're enjoying, we've been doing car content for a little while. We have some ups and downs, we make some mistakes, but we learn from them. Do let us know what you think, and let us know what you kind of think of the Kicks. I'm not quite sure yet, but moving on. Okay, so there's not much really left, to talk about the car. Yeah, sure, you've got the interior space we discussed, you've got the tech we discussed, AC works well, so we discussed that. But yeah, I think, what do you think? Between 60 something and 80 something, where do you think this car stands? At 60, is it worth it? At 80, is it worth it?
I think a lot of people kind of look at vehicles in different perspectives.
Okay.
I'm one of those, if you're going to buy something, get the best of what it is, rather than going up another model and buying the cheapest of it. And I think at the price point, 87, 500?
Something like that.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
You have literally, it's spacious.
Yeah.
Good amount of space, nice build quality, got
Yeah,
all the
because like
features.
I was thinking about the fact that like now Toyotas, where we thought about like, oh, Yaris is so cheap. Yaris is touching 70 now. Corollas are 80 plus.
Yeah.
So like in that scenario, why not get a car that's slightly taller, slightly smaller, but you've still got boot space. You've still got, it's a nice family car.
Yeah.
It's even like a great car for like youth. Like
You've
young
got a
college
bit
kid.
of ground clearance
Yeah,
as well. You want to
it's-
go on some, I'm not
Little
saying
beachy
off-roading,
road, yeah,
but
a little beachy road or
little
something
exploring.
like that. Yeah, you've got that option as well. I don't see what's wrong with it. It's got a lot of tech. Safety is like top of the list here. I don't think there's
always win.
I think the new Yaris now has the kind of safety features this has. But yeah, I think on the overall, really, really good. Gives you everything that you need. And I don't see what else someone would want at 84,000.
I'd definitely check it out. It'd be on, if
I
I'm
would say
looking for
so.
something around this price point or in this sort of segment, I would
Yeah,
definitely
I mean, it
grab
even looks good. This particular one, the 87,000 one, with the new front grille and the nice rims,
The
even
blue,
looks good.
I don't know
Oh,
if you've seen the blue.
the blue looks
Blue, brown
beautiful.
leather interior. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. All right, cool. So I think this is our shortest car video yet. Let us know what you think of the Nissan Kicks. If you like it, didn't like it, don't care for this video, care for this video, like us, don't like us, like Sam, don't like me, whatever, let us know.
What
yeah?
would you like to see next?
That
What are
would-
your
actually, you know what? That
requests?
would be more
Yes,
pertinent.
yes.
That would be much more pertinent. Let us know. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you at the next one.